Actually, let me ask you first, Frank. What are some of the cards that you're really looking forward to here when you take a look at some of those?
Well, it looked like they had a Final Fantasy X-2 Yuna. Remember last time I showed like
Ah,
the buy
yeah,
a box promo, and
Yuna.
I noticed that they had a full art version of like with the twin pistols. There you go. Yeah, it looks like there's a full art version of that, which I think is going to be really cool. I think people
There's
just like
that's
the
right.
Yuna. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
there's
coming up
the
there. I feel like I saw one though, unless
reprint.
maybe it was a promo.
It's
Um,
a there's a reprint, and then there is a promo version, a monthly promo of that one I just brought up, I believe, which will be a
okay,
full art. Yeah, but there is the reprint one as well. In fact, let me see if I can just. I believe the reprints typically are at the bottom of the list here, if they put them up here. No, I guess not. I guess the reprints will keep somewhere else.
now some
But
other ones that
yeah,
I do really like. I told you I like Final Fantasy 12 is I don't know.
yeah,
It's hard to say like what your absolute favorite Final Fantasy is, but I really like
yeah.
12, and they have a Vayne and a Larsa by Ryoma Ito.
Ooh, let's see if
And
we
I've
can look
talked
at that.
about in some of my Final Fantasy TCG videos that that
There we go.
is one of my favorite artists from the TCG. I don't know if that artist has done like game
Yeah,
art, but all of their works are like original illustrations of a lot of these
yeah.
characters, but they
Beautiful
have a
card.
very distinct um, style. Like once you've seen
Yep,
a few of Ito's works,
yep,
then you kind of know that that style is always like a very simple, like solid colored background and like
yeah,
almost like a pencil kind of or colored pencil, or I don't know
yep.
if you call it watercolor. I'm not an artist, so
Yeah, yeah.
forgive
No,
me. I'm like
neither am I. But I
butchering the
know what you're trying to
medium and the
say. Yeah, yeah. It
yeah.
definitely
But
looks like colored pencil. Yeah.
if you bring up the Vayne and the Larsa, it's cool that they did both. And I saw an article, I was reading about these cards from it was like the FFTCG new card of the week from Lost Nightmares or some kind of article.
Yeah,
And they talked about both of those, and the artist was talking about how they deliberately put blue in the background versus the red in the
yeah.
background of Vayne to contrast those personalities. I thought that was really cool. And
Oh,
I like
really?
some of
That's
that stuff. Yeah.
interesting. Yeah,
Where
that's
you can actually kind of
fascinating.
read how they use colors and different
Yeah.
aspects of the artwork. I try not to talk about that stuff too much in my videos because for some reason people are like they just are like just give me the market prediction. Like
Oh
people skip over when I'm like
no!
delving into like what I
Oh
love
no!
about the artwork. Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, I
I'm sure
love that
some
stuff.
people really
Yeah,
appreciate
I
it.
think it'd be great. Yeah, it would be great to have like and it's something I've thought about, like just doing like a video series when you talk about like these nuances because it's really fascinating. Like those kinds of things I
Yeah.
think are really interesting. There is definitely a avenue for that. But yeah, so this
Yep.
artwork is just absolutely beautiful. Let's
I'll tell
see.
you in the I think it was the last set they actually brought Fran in for the very first time as a full art, and it was with a Ryoma Ito
Yep,
work.
yep,
So and Ash also got the treatment. So I got both
that's
of those
right.
cards off TCG Player. So that's I like to go after certain artists and characters and kind of
Yeah.
combine those two to get those kinds of cards.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm a big Six fan, of course, and a few folks over on my Discord just opened some boxes and got some of the six full arts here, especially like this Edgar. Love the way this looks.
Now, where
Just
is
looks
Edgar from?
incredible.
Six, right? Or Final
Yeah,
Fantasy 3,
yeah,
6? Okay. See,
yeah. Three for us, six Japan. Yeah.
cool.
We'll just say six to make life easier.
Okay. The time paradox.
I know, seriously. So we get this beautiful artwork. Now, this is also a great artist here, Asami, right here. Just I love this art. This almost looks like a playing card, like a poker playing card in a way. And I know like there was in the past they did like a playing card style of like the Pavlov and the I forgot what the other ones were there. They were like a king and a queen and a jack. But I absolutely love these. This here, especially with the frame behind it with Sabin here, just looks incredible.
There's
The
another
little
Sabanin.
emblem.
Oh, you're looking at that one. There we go. I was going to say that
Yeah.
I think that's the same artist, those two cards.
Yeah, same artist. Just looks amazing. And then let's see. And then I'm loving these Chibuki cards
Yeah,
as
from Final
well.
Fantasy 11.
Yeah, I do like it. Now, see, this is what I like. I'm personally not a fan of the screenshot artwork. I think and look, I know a lot of people
Yeah.
are for it, and this is going to be kind of contradictory. To me, it's a little lazy. I don't like it. Square Enix has so many amazing artists, and giving them the opportunity to do something creative, let them shine with their artwork, with their original ideas in something like this, right? You get 11. They could have just done a screenshot, right, of 11 with this
Yeah.
character and then called it a day, but they didn't. And thank goodness they didn't because This is
It
just better.
it feels like some of those screenshot cards seem to be more relegated to the non-full art cards. Like if they bring a
Yeah,
character finally to give them full art, then they do give them
yeah,
illustration. But I might be wrong. They might have some of those screenshot arts like you're talking about in the full art
exactly.
form. But I agree with you. I like the original illustrations or like really classic like marketing images of them in like
Yeah,
their
yeah,
graphical CGI form.
absolutely. And then the last final one I wanted to point out here,
Love this
obviously,
one.
is this lightning. This
Yeah.
just looks beautiful. I'm sure you saw that there's a poster, right? The promotional poster for this.
Yes.
This
Yeah. I
looks
want that
amazing,
poster. I
right?
wonder how you get that. You gotta like contact the
Yeah.
middleman in Japan to tear it down from a shop for you or something.
I know, seriously. Yeah, seriously, if any LGSs out there want to hook up myself or Frank with one of
Yes.
these posters, we would
Please
greatly
put them on
appreciate
Yahoo
it.
Japan auctions because I started searching for them and I don't see
Yeah.
any up there. So there's an
Yeah,
opportunity there.
it just doesn't happen that often. One of my LGSs here, Zulus, they did give away in Opus 11 some Opus 11 promotional posters, which was fantastic. So I was able to get my
Oh,
hands on some of those.
that's cool.
But
I would love to get one of
yeah,
those.
right, yeah. But this is just amazing. Something like this would be beautiful. It's just a great looking card.
I feel like this Lightning might be a chase card from it just because Lightning
Yeah,
seems to typically be a chase card. You know, we talk about
yeah.
7 being really popular. I feel like 13 has that like mega popularity potential being like a next gen
Yep.
Final Fantasy.
It is.
We
Yeah,
saw
there's
that with the
definitely a
full art
big one.
reprint.
Yeah, there's definitely a big a big interest in 13. And so yeah, I think Lightning's just one of those notable characters. And it's kind of it also
Mhm.
has the what is it, the waifu tax people put on cards
Yes.
like this. So,
Yeah, of course.
so people are gonna want
Yeah.
it for that
That
very
works in
reason.
Final Fantasy. That works.
It definitely works.